Hi, star seeds, angels, light workers. Hi, everybody that is here in this now moment. I want to welcome you to Authentic Angelic Activation. I want to welcome you to finding your true self. You know, this channel is here to enlighten, to encourage, to spread the love and light, the Christ consciousness, you guys. So today I am very, very excited to share something with you all that I've been working on for a while. I'm finally feeling like it's time, you guys. It's time. It's time for us to stand up. It's time for us to shine our light. It is time for us to step into our highest calling. Okay? So, the transmission on time, it's here. It's here. The time is now. There is only now. The power of now. I am first cause light. Okay? So please like, share, subscribe. If you resonate to this content, it's Authentic Angelic Activation 777 on YouTube. I also have a Instagram where I am 144 AAA 777, okay? 144 AAA 777. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your energetic donations to this channel. Thank you for taking responsibility for your own frequency. Thank you for aligning with pure consciousness. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, you guys. I'm so pumped this morning. I'm so pumped, okay? Because I want to get into this teaching on time, okay? I've been feeling called to share about this message for quite a while, but Spirit was guiding me to wait. I didn't know why at the time, but now I see that it is all in divine timing. So I have my notes here because this is something that I wrote that I want to share with you guys, okay? And we can discuss as we go, but I'm going to read this writing that I have produced here, okay? And most of what I've learned is a conglomeration of different teachings that I have learned, but for the most part, a lot of this is from Billy Carson, his teachings, and a lot of it is from my own personal experience. I'm just putting all this together, you guys, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Okay, I'm not going to get distracted anymore. So, this teaching on time is how we crack the codes of the Matrix. And I'll be getting more into the Adinkra codes later on. But right now, the channeled song came to my mind. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Yeah, because time keeps on breaking apart, speeding up, slowing down. We know when they change the time, they're just changing the clocks, okay? So how can time be a reality or be the only reality, okay? So we all have the ability to create entire universes in our mind. And I'm going to get into why this is, okay? Because frequencies govern the universe, okay? This is the rapture. This is biblical. These times have been written about in many prophecies. You know, the rapture, the end times, the end days, apocalypse. You know, these are all fear-mongering terminology that the Matrix has created for us to fear the end of time. Time is ending because time is just a false construct of this Matrix reality, 3D, okay? It is the end of time, and it is the end of the world as we know it. It is, because the world is changing as Mother Gaia ascends, the frequency is rising, and so we have to meet it there in order to sustain life force energy, chi. Chi is life force energy that moves through our chakra system. When we talk about our chakra systems, okay, we talk about, hold on. When we talk about our chakra systems, okay, we talk about the root chakra, okay? Our root chakra is here, okay? Our root, okay, and then comes up to our sacral chakra, okay? Then to our solar plexus, then to our heart, to our throat, to our third eye, to our crown, okay? So that life force chi energy that runs through every single sentient being's body, okay, that is the force of the one, the all. Okay, so that's why we say we have God inside of us, because we do. We literally have life force energy that runs through our energetic centers up into the ethers, and we connect to our higher consciousness. Okay, so all of this information about our bodies, our DNA, light, metaphysics, physics, all of this is one. All of the different religious philosophies, the undercurrent is one love. Okay, come home to yourself, to the God within you, the Christ within. You know, Marianne Williamson talks about praying to the Christ within. Okay, when I first awoke from my slumber that the Matrix had put into my consciousness, that I was unaware, that I did not consent to, that I had to start undoing, I learned about how to pray with a white candle on the flame of the Christ within, the Christ consciousness, you know. And then, as you know, I'm going to be speaking about my evolutionary process at a later time, but I'm really being called to share the teachings of Marianne Williamson at this time, because the Christ within is very, very important. You know, you might not resonate with everything, but understanding the God within was very, very imperative to me in my journey. Okay, so we have the end of time, the end of the world as we know it. This is what we're experiencing right now. Okay, so the end of time means time is ending as we become less matter. Time is a 3D construct, okay, you guys? Time is a 3D construct, okay? It's a functional arrow that the matrix that we, our consciousness, created to direct our thoughts in one specific way. That's why they say that's why I say follow your own arrow, because that means follow your own divine timing, because we have divine timing inside of us, because there's no separation. Okay, so time is ending and we're becoming less matter and more energy. And what this means is we're becoming less carbon and more crystalline. So we are actually ascending into our light rainbow bodies as we work to clear our shadow. Okay? In the third density, the 3D, which is the current reality that we are residing in, everything is made of light. Everything. And this is the illusion. Okay, this is, when you think about the word illusion, it's like a magic trick or something. You see something but you don't know how it's there. Okay, that is the 3D. Okay, we see it but we don't know how we don't really understand. We can mentally understand, but our soul resonates to information, but we can never understand how it was fully created. We cannot. That is the illusion that we're in currently, okay? So the illusion is slowed down light waves, okay? So it's when you slow down light, consciousness interacts with it. So when a light wave comes in and it's slowed down because our consciousness interacts with it, that is when it collapses into what we call solid matter. And this is what Billy Carson speaks about. That was a direct quote. When you slow down when you slow light down, when you slow light down, consciousness interacts with it and then collapses into what we call solid matter, which is in fact an illusion. Okay, I added that part. An illusory, I can't say that word, an illusory experience. Okay, that's what we are experiencing. The fourth density, the 4D, okay, so we hear about 3D, 4D, 5D, 3D to 5D, we hear all these terms, and what does it really mean, okay? The fourth density, the 3D, okay, it's a shadow of it's a shadow, so like the three, there's 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, all the way on up, okay? So what happens is the 4D is a shadow onto the 3D, so it's like a web over it, okay? And the 5D is it's all on top of each other. Okay, so these dimensions are packed on top of each other in 90-degree angles. Okay, so when you think about angles, we know number 9 is the light worker number, and number 9 is also Earth Angel number, and number 9 is completion. Okay, Earth Angels. We know through peer-reviewed science that there are at least 11 dimensions. This is what Billy Carson said. He said, we know, that there are at least 11 dimensions or the entire universe would collapse. This is peer-reviewed science he spoke of. Okay, here's an example, okay? The only thing stopping your hand, okay, from going through a wall, okay, our hand going through a wall, the only thing stopping that is the repulsion of the electromagnetic frequency. So our magnetism, we have crystals in our body that are magnetized. As we become more crystalline, we become more magnetic, more resonant. Okay, all these terms that we hear in science, they're also applied to our soul, to our DNA, to our body. Okay, so so the repulsion, so it's like our consciousness and light interacting, okay, the repulsion of that electromagnetic frequency is what collapses into what we see before us. This here, this, everything here, it's an illusion, okay? An illusion, I used to hear illusion and I think that it was a lie. Like illusion, it's an illusion. It doesn't necessarily mean that. That's a very unbalanced way to look at wording, because words are our wand. Okay, so illusion just really means, an illusory experience. You're not sure how it got there, an illusion. I just had a thought and it actually exited my mind. So that's why I kind of paused there. It'll come back to me. Okay, so the frequency, the electromagnetic frequency, collapses into matter, and it's what we see. If I can, this is important, you guys. This is really, really important here. Yeah. So if I can phase and shift, this is a quote. From Billy Carson, if I can phase and shift atomic frequency of my hand to match, and I added the word resonate, to match, so it's to get on the level of the same frequency of the atoms in the wall, because everything is an atom, okay, a particle, and so it's just arranged in a different way, particle rearrangement. We are just rearranging particles in a magnetic fashion, because we are magnetic and we are particles, and so everything is an illusion, and it's created with our mind. I know this is very, it's something that we have to just repeatedly, seek the truth and the knowledge of this. But once you hear this, it really answers a lot of questions, of how we are creators of our reality. You hear that a lot. I create my reality. I manifest and everything. Well, how and what are you manifesting? Take control of your manifestations. Take control of your mind. Take control of your hologram. Take control of your destiny, because we do create our own realities. That is true. But we are also responsible for every thought we think. And we're not always going to think perfectly wonderful thoughts. But if we learn to discipline ourselves, in our thinking, we can draw to us in our experience what we desire and speak more about what we desire. Okay, so if we can resonate at the same frequency of the atoms in the wall, my hand can pass right through it. This is how people talk about, oh, people can teleport or people can leave their consciousness, astral travel and all these different transcendent abilities that they speak of in all the Eastern traditions. This is how it's possible, this enlightenment. But we have to 143 on the clock right now, you guys. I love you, Earth Angels. That is the love number for me, for sure. Okay, and then atoms are 99.9% empty space. That's amazing. Atoms are empty space, so it's rearranging the particles. Okay, rearranging our thoughts, realigning, alignment. These words, they actually resonate so deep. Okay, we are a fractal of light, the one, the source. 3D, everything is light. So we have to remember that. 144 on the clock. Hopi prophecy. We are the rainbow light warriors. We are here to fulfill the Hopi prophecy. We come in all shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, and we are here to save the earth, to usher in this new frequency, this new way of being, this particle rearrangement and a realignment to source. I love you guys. All right. Excuse me. I gotta grab a sip of my tea. One moment. Okay, guys. Excuse me for that. I was just getting a little parched. So again, thank you for being with me. Thank you for being on this journey, this hero's journey, this ascension process that we are navigating as a collective, as the one, as the all. We are soldiers. We are warriors. We are in the arena today, in the now. Check out our everyday lives today. He had a great message, okay? Really pumped me up. Divine Feminines. We are strong. We are powerful. And when we are balanced and we are in our divine feminine energy and we are aligned, our masculine and feminine energies, and we are in that pillar of first cause light, I am first cause light, there is nothing that can stop this. This is the rise of the divine feminine energy. Because everything is energy. Yes, we are a fractal of light, the one source. 3D is only light. When you look through a fractal of an image, you can see the entire hologram. So if you think about a picture, okay, and you go to the fractal of it, okay, a fractal of it, and then you zoom out. It's like resolution is the only thing you lose. It's still the same picture though, right? It's still the one. That is us. That's why each of us has an individual energetic signature that we must shine. Okay, so this describes the realm. Okay, we are in our consciousness. Okay, so I skipped something because I kind of already described it, but I wrote here, through a fractal of an image, you can see the entire hologram. Only thing you lose is some resolution, okay? This describes the realm we are currently in. Our consciousness is one and the same, okay? A fractal of the one. So we are one mind, because if our mind is one with the one mind, the consciousness, the web of collective consciousness, okay? So that is also, you can say, the pain body, because we're still in a shadow, okay? We're still in the shadow because we're still, moving through these densities. But as we more clearly see who we and what we are made of, which is light, which is energy, which is pure consciousness and love, the highest frequency, authenticity, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the 144 light workers, Hopi prophecy. Okay, stand up today, make a difference, create a channel, create, do whatever your soul is calling you to do, because there's a reason why your soul is calling you to do it at this time. And I'm here to just shine my authentic light and what I am doing. And I'm just looking at a game. It's called Visualize. Yes, my visualization, how I am choosing to navigate this process at this time, in hopes that it can help one person. And in helping that one, I am helping the all. And I am the all. And we are the one. Okay, so everything is a wave of light, hence the word light workers. Okay, I was just talking to my twin about he's in a retreat right now, and somebody that he met, he saw their light, and he explained to them, hey, have you ever heard of the term light worker? Because I think you're a light worker. And I thought it was so amazing, because I had the same experience with a woman who who described herself as a empath. And I said, okay, have you heard of Heyoka? And it's a great way to just give people information, and it's free will. It's free will. We can't make people see who they are. We can't, and a lot of times when we're trying to make people see who they are, it's because we're trying to run from seeing who we truly are. So once we can look within, it is safe to look within. And then we find the entire universe within us. We create universes with our thoughts. And our thoughts are waves of light that interact with the electromagnetic frequency and create. Okay? And, that's why it's a frequency war. That's why World War III is a frequency war. It's a war for our consciousness, because they're sending out all these frequencies, and then we're sending out all these frequencies, and it's like, this polarity that's going on, this duality that we're currently experiencing, but the split and the divide is getting more and more and more and more evident as we no longer resonate to dense thinking and high resonance to light thinking, which is love, illuminated thoughts. That is why creative ideas are pure consciousness. Yes, there's a book about creativity. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name. I'm going to look it up. But she talks about thoughts, creative thoughts being like a cloud or a web, and we just tap into them and we pull them into our experience. And that is exactly what the one mind is. Okay, everything is a frequency. Yes, and pure consciousness, and we are a fractal of the one mind unity consciousness. So thoughts are universal. This is big, you guys. Thoughts are universal, and universes are thoughts. And all is one, and one is all. You guys? So the realization on a collective level is the raising of consciousness. So as we realize real lies, okay? As we crack the codes of the matrix, as we dismantle this false system that is built and that is trying to take us into an AI inverted black hole system, which will not happen, is not happening, currently, because we see the split, okay? But this isn't an ascension event, also an extinction event, okay? This is an evolutionary event. We evolve. We are evolving. If we do not evolve, if we do not change, we cannot sustain this frequency and this life, and our DNA cannot be restored and recalibrated, okay? Some of us resonate to coming in with very high strand DNA. Some of us recognize that they are star seeds. I resonate to being a star seed. We're here to raise the consciousness. We're here. We're just here. We're just here to be who we are. Okay? We're dismantling the Metatronic, inverted, inorganic time spiral, timeline, okay, as we are hopping to higher timelines. In our sleep state, we are in the 5D. I'm doing a lot of subconscious reprogramming in the night to jump timelines, and it's really helping me. When I wake up, I totally feel like I'm in a higher state of consciousness. Okay, the time spiral, the timeline, is not able to resonate any longer once all the fractals reflect the one. So that is what we call that. Sorry, it just slipped me. That is what we call critical mass. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing this. Okay, clearing my throat chakra. Hakuriata nortori sotakayanta mutiata sienta. Hala oshutura moriata takala. Hala shanta moto toriato shutiata. Makalia shantala. Hakakoshu tututo tatakiti titi tamoshu duriata. Hala ala ora tokala. Hamoshata naisata. Breathing out what no longer serves us. Breathing in the breath of life, holding. Exhale, one more. Yes, so as our consciousness is expanding, we are hitting more and more and more towards critical mass, okay? So I just want to encourage everyone today to step out of their comfort zone. Yeah. Step out of your comfort zone to the world of the unknown where Jesus is. And he's holding out his hand. Think of Jesus as a master teacher, okay? Jesus was a master teacher. The teachings of Jesus, love over fear, okay? Miracles, Course of Miracles, ascended master, Jesus. What would Jesus do? I always think about just embodying the teachings of Jesus. Jesus as a man, as somebody who walked this earth and showed us what it looked like to love others as yourself. He said, if you have seen the Father, you have seen me. How can you ask me to see the Father when you have been with me all this time? How can we ask to see God if we are God? Ponder that. I love you guys. Please love yourself. Please accept yourself. Please honor yourself. I am First Cause Light. I am God incarnate. I am Source. I am all that is and ever will be. Claim this, own this, feel this, love yourself. Namaste.